Let me know if you also have this problem. I tend to be on top of my routines and healthy habits throughout the year. I'm not perfect about it, obviously, but for the most part, I feel generally okay about my productivity. However, once fall and winter seasons roll along, it is just so much harder to stay on top of my routines. If you are watching this video and if you're already subbed to my channel, then you probably also love healthy habits and routines and productivity, and you're looking for a way to stay on top of your routines so you can end your year on a great note. Let's make sure that we stay on top of our night routines. This video is all about night routines. Night routines are important because if you end the day on a good note, then you are more likely to start the next day with amazing energy and optimism. In this video, I will share a night routine that is simple and effective. I will also share some resources that will help you set and maintain your night routine and other daily routines as well. The first component of your night routine is a very simple habit that should not be underestimated. And this is to set an alarm that will remind you to start your night routine. So the first thing that I like to do to kick off my night unwinding process is to shower. To me, that represents the separation between the day that was and the new night that will take me into a new day tomorrow. So after I shower, I like to just really take care of my skin with different skincare products and just have that intentional self-love moment with myself. I love making a tea as part of my night routine. This is from Teecino, and they have a lot of mushroom herbal coffees and teas. I will go ahead and link them down below. But I also recently organized my tea drawer and coffee drawer. If you want to take a look at that, I will link the video below. But just having a tea helps me unwind, and it's tasty, and I know, like, in my mind I register this as, okay, I'm going to be sleeping soon. This is part of the patterns that get me there. In addition to making a tea, candles also make me feel so cozy, so I definitely recommend lighting up as many candles as your little heart desires. The next component of my night routine is that as I sip on my tea, I will go ahead and listen to a book and take notes on it. So currently I am listening to the book Beyond Order by Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, and I treat this as something just very casual, just jot down a couple of notes from the main points that stick out to me from any book that I'm reading. And I like to take notes because it ensures that I'm actually paying attention to the book rather than my thoughts drifting away. And this is just a great exercise for me to actually spend time with a book, because I do try to learn new things and be exposed to new ideas via books, whether it's an audiobook or a physical copy. The next component of my night routine is to set goals for the next day. So I use the app NOTABILITY, and I just quickly made a table that represents the days of the week and different time frames, and I will go ahead and set different goals for different time frames for the next day. So this makes sure that I'm already thinking about tomorrow, and that tomorrow already has a clear set of priorities that I will focus on. And working out is part of my daily routine. I've been hooked on this app called ClassPass. I will go ahead and link it down below if you're interested in a free trial, but basically you can try out different classes in various categories. It is my newest obsession. I want to share some monthly planner templates and habit trackers that I previously made that I think will definitely help you with planning your monthly and weekly goals. So you can go ahead and fill this out for any month, and I set a box that allows you to dictate the main goals for the month, and then under the different week quadrants, you can go ahead and lay out the action steps that you're going to take to conquer your monthly goals. So there's weeks 1 through 4, and I actually did create the same template in various colors so that you just have options from this color palette. And I also created another variation of this same template so that you can switch it up and just have different ways of representing your priorities of the month and the different action steps that you will take to achieve each corresponding goal. So for example, here you have the option of setting 3 priority goals that you will focus on for that given month. And likewise, I also created this same template in various colors, and here you have some habit trackers that for any given month, it allows you to lay out various habits that you want to track your progress on. And here are just different examples of how you can fill it out. And each bubble represents a day of the month, so you can go ahead and fill out the bubble for every day that you complete it, and at the end you will calculate a percentage of the amount of days that you actually completed that habit. And I made it in different colors, and I also made another variation of this habit tracker so you can just have a different way to depict the same message. And this one allows for 6 different habits, and again, the bubbles represent different days, and you will have various colors of this habit tracker. If you're interested, I will go ahead and link this down below. The next component of my night routine is to prep meals and pack lunch for the next day. So since I mainly work from home, I usually don't pack my own lunch, but I will go ahead and pack my husband's lunch because I am a great wife, and also he works really hard and he does a lot of things for us. So this is just my way of showing him some love. So if you work in an office or away from home or even at home, I really recommend that you go ahead and set aside your meals for the next day so that you are setting yourself up for success, and it's just one less thing that you have to focus on in the morning. And finally, I will go ahead and lay out my workout clothes for the next day so I don't have to think about it in the morning. I like to finish off my night by setting any alarms so that I make sure to wake up on time. So now I want to share a daily routine template that I made that is going to be instrumental in putting together your morning and night routines. This template will allow you to track the progress that you make for your morning and night habits, and in the bottom you will also have a space to reflect on your daily routines. You can track your habits by filling out the specific bubble once you complete a given habit on a given day. So let me go ahead and show you an example. So I am going to fill out my night routine habits first, and I will go ahead and lay out just some random habits. You can go ahead and select habits that speak to you, some habits that you want to focus on, something that's going to help you unwind and spend some intentional time with yourself while hopefully preparing for the next day so that you can smoothly enter a new day. I left space for you to fill out 6 habits, but don't feel like you have to use up all these spaces. You can go ahead and lay out any habits that seem right to you. But for example, if on Monday I complete all of my night routine, then I will select those bubbles. So now I am just going to demonstrate the same example with your morning routine. So just laying out different morning habits that I will like to implement that will allow me to, again, spend time with myself and set myself up for a great day. So if on Monday I complete everything in my morning routine, I will select the corresponding bubbles. So fill out the week so you can track your progress, and I am filling this out on my iPad, but you can definitely feel free to just print it out and write in it with pen or pencil. So that's going to be it for my night routine. I really hope that that was useful and that you will go ahead and implement some of these tips that I mentioned in your own night routine. Please go ahead and comment down below what you like to do on your night routine to unwind, to prepare you for the next day, and just to spend intentional time with yourself. This will be very beneficial for others to go ahead and read and take some ideas from you as well. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, go ahead and like the video, and please consider subscribing to my channel. It will really help me out. I am a small channel and it will be greatly appreciated. I will go ahead and see you in the next video. Bye.